Cats are more than just fluffy companions. Today, you will discover 10 fascinating facts that show just how unique they really are. Every cat hides a little secret in its nose. Did you know that each cat has a unique nose pattern? Just like human fingerprints, no two cats ever share the same design. The tiny lines and bumps on a cat's nose create a personal pattern that is one of a kind. But the nose is not only about looks. It helps cats explore their world, detecting scents, finding food, recognizing familiar people and animals. Some experts even say cats can sense another cat's mood through smell. And here's another detail: cat noses come in different colors: pink, black, or brown. In tabby cats, the patterns can look almost like they were painted by an artist. So the next time you see your cat's nose, remember, it's not just cute, it's a unique signature of your furry friend. Have you ever wondered why cats purr so often? It turns out it's not just a sign of pleasure. Scientists have discovered that purring works as a natural self-healing mechanism. Vibrations in the range of 25 to 150 Hz can speed up the healing of bones and tissues and also reduce stress levels. In fact, when a cat purrs, it's almost like starting an inner therapy session. What's even more fascinating is that this effect is noticed in humans too. The sound of purring can have a calming impact, lower blood pressure, and even help with recovery after stress. So when your cat lies next to you and quietly purrs, it's not only sharing warmth and comfort, it might also be taking care of its own health, and in a way yours too. Cats are true masters of jumping. Imagine this: an animal that can leap up to 6 times its own height. To put that into perspective, if humans had the same ability, we could jump over a 2-story building in a single bound. The secret lies in their powerful back legs and incredible coordination. These jumps help them hunt, escape danger, and effortlessly reach any height at home, from the top of a wardrobe to a door frame. That's why cats often surprise us by appearing in the most unexpected places. Their jumping ability isn't just a fun trick, it's a survival skill carefully designed by nature. Did you know that cats are true champions of sleep? On average, they sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day. That means they spend about 70% of their entire life asleep. But this isn't just laziness. Sleep is a vital part of their nature. Cats conserve energy for hunting, even if they live at home and get food from a bowl. Their bodies are built to be ready for a sudden sprint, jump, or play at any moment. Interestingly, cats don't always sleep deeply. Most of the time, it's a light nap. They're relaxed, yet still alert to sounds and movements. Deep, royal sleep makes up only a small part of their rest. So if your cat spends half the day napping, don't worry. It's simply their natural rhythm, keeping them healthy, strong, and always ready for action. A cat's whiskers are not just a decoration on its face. They are true sensors that help it navigate the world. Each whisker is incredibly sensitive and can detect the slightest air movement. Thanks to this, a cat knows if there's an obstacle nearby without even touching it. But the most fascinating part is that whiskers help measure the width of a passage. Before squeezing through a narrow space, a cat seems to check if there's enough room to get through. That's why whiskers are about as long as the width of the cat's body. Whiskers are so finely tuned that they react instantly to the environment. They help cats move confidently, whether in complete darkness or when exploring a brand new place. This hidden superpower turns every step into a perfect balance of caution and elegance. For a cat, they're not just convenient, they're an essential tool for survival and precise movement. Imagine this: cats don't sweat the way we do. They don't have sweat glands all over their bodies. The only place where they actually produce sweat is on their paw pads. These soft little pads work like tiny built-in air conditioners. When a cat is hot or under stress, it's through their paws that they release excess heat. Sometimes you might even notice damp paw prints on the floor. That's real cat sweat. But their tricks don't end there. To regulate body temperature, cats also breathe faster, and they carefully lick their fur. As the saliva evaporates, it helps cool the skin. And of course, every cat knows the secret of finding the coolest spot in the house, whether it's in the shade, on the tiles, or tucked away in a quiet corner. So, if you ever see tiny wet paw prints, know that you're looking at proof of a cat's unique cooling system. There's a moment when your cat curls up beside you and begins to softly knead with its paws, as if it's pressing invisible dough. To us, it might look like a cute little habit, but this behaviour has deep roots. When kittens are first born, they press their tiny paws against their mother's belly. By doing this, they stimulate the flow of milk and get the nourishment they need. This ancient instinct stays with them for life. Adult cats continue to knead, not for milk anymore, but as a way to show trust and comfort. It's their way of saying, "I feel safe with you." At the same time, scent glands in their paws leave behind a subtle mark, almost like a signature of happiness. So the next time your fluffy friend starts kneading on your lap, remember, it's a pure expression of affection and gratitude. With you, they feel as safe and cozy as they once did with their mother. Picture this, a fluffy, graceful creature that usually naps lazily on the couch suddenly turns into a lightning bolt. Cats can reach speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour. That's about 30 miles per hour, almost like a car driving through the city. But here's the catch. This is a sprint, not a marathon. They can keep it up only for a few seconds, just enough to catch their prey or escape from danger. The secret lies in their bodies. Powerful back legs, a flexible spine, and incredible coordination. All of this makes a cat the perfect little predator. So next time your kitty zooms wildly around the house, remember, you're watching nature's built-in sprinter. Cat ears are true wonders of nature. They can rotate almost 180 degrees. This is possible thanks to 32 muscles that control each part of the ear individually. Such mobility allows a cat to instantly detect any sound, from a quiet rustle to the slightest movement nearby. Thanks to this, cats can hunt, avoid danger, and navigate their surroundings even in complete darkness. Moreover, the ears help cats express their emotions. For example, when frightened, they flatten against the head, and when curious or happy, they perk up and turn toward the sound. Every ear movement is another way to communicate with the world. Real miniature radar antennas in action. Have you ever watched your cat spend ages licking its fur? Well, here's the fun fact. On average, cats spend 30 to 50% of their awake time just grooming. But it's not just about staying clean. For cats, grooming is like a daily ritual. It keeps their coat shiny, removes dust and loose hairs. And it actually helps them cool down, because saliva on the fur works like a natural air conditioner. There's also an emotional side to it. Those slow, steady tongue strokes are soothing. Grooming helps a cat relax and lower stress. And here's something sweet. Cats sometimes groom each other, which is their way of building trust and showing affection. So next time you see your cat carefully licking its fur, remember, it's not only about cleanliness, it's a mix of comfort, health, and even love.